Ryan, you were in a relationship with Nate, correct?
Yes, Judge.
And the two of you got together when you were rather young. And the point is that it was very serious for the both of you. True?
Yes, Judge.
So serious that, as is often the case with young love, you ended up making some rash choices, moving a bit too quickly. Wouldn't you agree with me, Nate?
Yes, Judge.
But, Ryan, you loved Nate.
Yes, Judge. I was with him for 5 years, was engaged. Of course, loved him.
That's interesting. When did you get engaged?
When we went on holiday to Turkey, Judge. I think it was 2015.
And tell me, Nate, what were the highs of the relationship? Both of you, what were the best parts of it, Nate?
Probably was when I was at the Army Foundation College. The best parts was when I came home at a weekend, because after not seeing each other for quite a while.
You served in the army.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you for your service. What did he bring to you? What sort of person was he?
I don't know how to describe it. It was just different. Like, being with him felt different than being with anyone else.
Now, Ryan, how would you describe the relationship? Because it seems to me that the two of you have different fundamental character traits, correct?
Yeah.
What's Nate like, the very responsible young man who decided to serve in the army?
The relationship at the start, I guess all relationships at the start are different, so it goes through a honeymoon period. That lasted, to be fair, quite a while. But the relationship did turn toxic. And then, yeah, he just became controlling.
Were you manipulative?
No, not at all.
Were you controlling?
No.
Certainly, according to your claim, the two of you have a very different approach to life as you've grown up over the past 5 years. How would you describe yourself and how would you describe Ryan? Who's the more responsible?
Myself.
In
Judge.
what sense, sir? What are your interests and what are Ryan's?
My interests are my education, like completing my education. Politics is like one of my interests.
Are you studying politics?
No, public services.
Excellent. You're doing that as part of a degree?
I'm doing that as my final year at college.
Fantastic. Are you still in the army, sir?
No,
You completed your service?
I only did a year and then I wanted to continue my education.
Excellent
He did a
stuff.
bit of training, Judge. A little bit of training and then got dispatched because of something to do with his back. Nothing wrong with his back. Told me he just couldn't with it. Do
You
apologise
just pause for a
swearing.
second, sir.
Sure.
When did you volunteer to risk your life representing me and the rest of us?
It's not for everybody,
When did
Judge.
you do that?
It's not for everybody,
So why are you
Judge. I
criticising
respect
him?
him. I
How
respect
dare
everyone.
you? When he signed up to the army as a 17-year-old?
16, Judge.
16-year-old. Did you know what your partner at that stage was potentially risking in
Not
this
at
day
that
and
stage,
age?
Judge, no.
Well, you're not an idiot. Are you telling me that you don't have respect for somebody
had respect for
talking who was going to do that? Of course you do. You loved him. You knew what you were risking. You know what he was risking, correct?
Correct.
How would you describe his attitude to life and the world?
He couldn't hold down a job. His idea of fun was to go out onto a field or an abandoned plot and drink alcohol. This is at 20 years old. Drink alcohol and do drugs. That was his idea of fun, and that's not what I wanted to get into.
Ryan, what's your response to that? Especially the allegation, which is what it is, that you would enjoy taking drugs, sir.
I wouldn't enjoy taking drugs at all. It's a lie. I enjoyed a drink, of course. I was a 20-year-old, between 18 and 20. I'm a young teen. Of course I wanted to go out and have a drink. Look, I'm not all into politics, or the army doesn't interest me at all. Look, I respect the service that they do for us, but we were totally different people. We are totally different people. I work. I've always worked.
What happened on Valentine's Day?
Well, I was supposed to come home for Valentine's Day, and he told me that he couldn't see me, and he ended up going to a party and cheating on me.
That's lies. It was at New Year's Eve when we first got together, Nathan. That's lies.
No, it wasn't.
Proof? Where's your proof? It's just lies.
I'm not here to prove you cheated. I'm here to prove you owe me money.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.